activation is live. Start of game activation is live and ready. Okay, we're on.
Attention, the new management has announced their thought for the day. Today's thought for the day from the new management is teamwork. Teamwork or you're fired. Thank you.
Make up the set, please.
Butta gutta butta gutta butta gutta butta gutta gutta butta gutta butta gutta butta gutta butta. Okay, I'm ready.
And let's have salad bar noise now.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. I can honestly tell you four that my day is about to get a lot more amusing. Everyone's got a nice little screw. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. So let's make this happen.
Get ready, time for question. One.
Right off the top, bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 4, you there? Player 4? Nuh-uh. Players 1, 2, and 3? Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you so.
Why not try? His acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona Middle Ages? Or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Watch your time! Player 3, this is gonna hurt. Player 1, all wrong. Player 4, the Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Up next, brought to you by the letter U-nibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Player Player 4, where are you putting that screw? If you're gonna whip it out, you gotta stick it in faster than that, my friend. We'll try not to let that ruin the rest of the game. Players 1 and 2, the Count would be so disappointed. Player 3, Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! That earned you an extra grand. And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Next up, Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 2, you know you're supposed to screw someone else, right? I only ask because most people like to keep their cash. Let's try to forget that ever happened. Player 4. Players 1 and 3. Allow me. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college. Let's try the man in the backwards yellow hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 4.
Howdy, and welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. Just trust us, we totally can. All right then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's begin. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. There is no tax to climb Mount Everest, but there It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories. Prince Philip, the Queen's husband, has written numerous fantasy novels. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie. The Oakland A's drafted Charlie Sheen after he was expelled from high school. Pepsi's lawyers claimed that Mountain Dew can dissolve a mouse. It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. 10,000 words of the Oxford English Dictionary are credited to Shakespeare. The Philadelphia Eagles and Pittsburgh Steelers combined for one season as the Steagles. Apollo 11's computer was as powerful as a pocket calculator. The main dish served at President Harry Truman's first state dinner was a hot dog. Buzz Aldrin released a rap song produced by Snoop Dogg. Guinness offered Guinness Lime for a limited time in 2011. Kobe Bryant has a rare skin disease that has only ever been found in one other person. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1. Here are your next 7 fact categories. IKEA's first item for sale was a wooden block. Ben Franklin once called virginity the 8th deadly sin. Reindeer meat is the top-selling food item at the North Pole. Hemingway was arrested in Paris for painting a landscape while nude. The inventor of the Fender electric guitar couldn't play guitar. Kurt Cobain was a voice on Shining Time Station. Elton John was hired as Rush Limbaugh's wedding singer. Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Secret Service code names. Some of these code names assigned by the Secret Service are true, and you guessed it, some are lies. Ted Kennedy's Secret Service code name was Sunburn.